Hello and happy holidays. I am a more luminous star and I am a ex-hopeful writer trying to become a hopeful writer again. And today is Christmas Eve and I will be going to a concert today. And here I live in Korea, so they are sometimes concert dress codes, just a fun theme for you to dress up as. And today's dress code is tree, so I did tree makeup, but I also really love blue and snowflake, so I did that because I am lacking on green clothes. But so anyways, also in the past couple months, I have been doing a lot of my work at cafes because my house is really small and just not so easy to work in. So I thought I would show off some of the cafes I've been going to because there are some menu items I've been pretty obsessed with. I used to be more adventurous, but these days if I get hooked on an item, I will keep reordering it over and over. So all of these cafes today are kind of budget chains in Korea. They're relatively cheap. And the first one I've kind of been almost obsessed with all year. I always get the same drink with them. It's called a matcha Einspanner, and it could be heavier on the matcha. It does not have a super strong matcha taste, which I love green tea and matcha, but and I'm not sure what an Einspanner originally is. I think it's like a coffee with a milk foam on top or something, but it's just kind of really rich and creamy, and it has a little bit of that green tea taste, so I became really addicted to it. And so let me show you the first cafe. It's called the Venti. So as with many cafes here, you can order at a kiosk, which is really great for my social anxiety. I love using the kiosk. And here it is, my current obsession drink, and I also usually get a cookie croissant when I go to the Venti. So I meant to be writing at cafes for this vlog, but I actually was writing some cards and letters at this cafe for the holidays. I don't usually send Christmas cards or anything, but I have a friend from college who always sends me a nice Christmas card, so I got her a cute Year of the Snake card and wanted to write her a message. And then this shouldn't feel embarrassing, but it is. One of the few things that I've still been able to enjoy even throughout my burnout has been K-pop, and I don't listen to many groups anymore, but I am a pretty big fan of one particular group, and they're not very well known, so I am writing them fan letters here for an event they had, and yeah, it's embarrassing, but they have been helping me a lot through this hard year or these hard couple of years, and so I also want to support them back. One of the things I've really struggled with being burnt out is cooking and keeping myself fed. So I do go to cafes a lot, and I also eat out more than I would like to, but I'm fortunate for this one very cheap chain is near me. It's called Hansop, and they have just some basic Korean food. It's very affordable, so I go there a lot, and I happened to go there during that day, so I thought I'd take you along. Once again, there was a very nice kiosk to order from. I love that. And the Christmas tree was so cute, I had to take a video of it. And then I went home. So what I got was kind of a simple lunchbox. It has some rice, some meats, and then some Korean side dishes. It was delicious. And then I really am obsessed with that matcha Einspanner, so I did go back to the venti. I think it was the very next day. And I showed you the cookie croissant that I got earlier. That one was, I believe, like cranberry macadamia nut, which is really good. But usually I get a chocolate one. Right now I'm really obsessed with chocolate too. So the next day I got a chocolate one. And so here it is. It was very good. Now, the next cafe that I went to is one of the budget cafes that I've known about the longest since I've lived in Korea. When I moved here, at first I didn't live in Seoul. I lived in a more rural area, but even in that rural area, from the second year, I moved to a new place within the rural area, so it was more of a city, and we had this chain there. So it's kind of stuck in my brain as the budget cafe, but it's called Mega Coffee, and as the name suggests, the drinks are very large. And I stop there on occasion because it is cheap, but recently for Christmas, they've had this really delicious drink. It has apple tea and a really thick coconut syrup and milk. And I think the description says it has some pineapple in it too. I'm not sure about it. But yeah, it kind of does have a pina colada kind of feel to it. It's really refreshing, really delicious, and I just love it, and I'm going to miss it. I'm guessing now that Christmas is almost over, it's going to be taken off the menu soon. So of course I had to order the drink, and then to go along with it, I got a chocolate muffin with a cookie on it. I like these mixed foods. So here's it is, the beautiful drink. It looks just so festive, and it tastes so amazing. And you can mix the flavors together. And this day as well, I actually was back at writing letters again. I wind up always writing too much, and so this takes a long time whenever I do it. But it's a good way to practice writing in Korean, and it's something fun to do, and I actually feel motivated when I do it, so it helps with my burnout. My next stop isn't a cafe, but I popped in there as well. It's called Art Box. It's a stationery store, and it just has so many cute things, and there's so many cute things for Christmas. I would love to buy them all if I could afford it. And the last cafe that I am showing for this video is called Buona Presso. I'm not very familiar with this chain. There isn't one near my house. However, they are one of the few cafes in Korea, or actually the only one that I'm aware of, that has a pumpkin spice latte. And when I lived in America, pumpkin spice was never my favorite thing, but I would usually get something with it when it was seasonal every now and then. And since it's been several years since I've spent an autumn in the US, it kind of was just nice for my homesickness to get a pumpkin spice latte. It's actually kind of hard to find on the menu, but here it is. And then it doesn't come with whipped cream, but it's worth paying for to also give it that pumpkin pie kind of feeling. And today, finally, I was actually working on writing. So I'm looking through some old projects that I have and I'm making notes on them. And it's been really fun to read them again and fall in love with the worlds and characters and stories again. I don't know if it's just that I've read it so many times I'm used to it, but I genuinely enjoy the one I was reading here. And I felt quite proud of myself. So as I'm reading, I'm trying to take some notes about what I can fix and work on if I try to make a new draft of it. So yeah, I will be continuing to work on those into the new year. And here are my nails that I kind of did a snowflake pattern on for the winter season. And one more place that I forgot to take video footage but wanted to include here was the Christmas display at the Hyundai Mall near the very famous COEX Mall. It was really cute as always. I stop by there every year, and the day we went, it was either the full moon or the day before the full moon, and I thought that was really nice, so I will share some pictures here. Yeah, this was originally planned to be more of a autumn vlog, but it kind of turned into a holiday season vlog because I started taking these videos in November and then it suddenly became December and now it's already Christmas Eve. But I hope everyone has happy holidays and a happy new year, and I hope that 2025 will be a better year for me and for everyone watching. Thank you.